All right, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy holidays. Happy whatever the hell you celebrate. So, today I'm back again on tiermaker.com. Time to rank some stuff. Not this, but some good stuff. But I'm not here alone today. I'm joined by a very special guest.
Yo, everybody, it's Zomb1esmasher 14, 15 on certain platforms.
And, today, being that it is Thanksgiving, I think it's time to rank some Thanksgiving food.
We're talking about that good food.
Yeah, that good sauce, whatever Jack in the Box was selling.
You want that regular or spicy, sir?
It's like, I don't know what that is. What is good sauce?
I don't know either.
Hold on a second. We gotta do a detour. Good sauce. I think. Hold on, I'm going to Reddit.
Oh no. I think the boys should be on the other side of a cease and desist this time.
Good meat. Is it a golf meme? What does this have to do with it? Let's spend tons of money and time pursuing a lawsuit against the corporation sauce package, which does not affect their business. In their position, they should just embrace shit like that. Post some shit on Insta. Both parties win. I was making a joke. Obviously, they're not going to sue. Oh, it's Reddit. This is the most Reddit thing. A guy being like, yes, let's do that. And then someone's like, I'm making a joke. And there's 2 more replies. Honestly, your joke sucked.
Lamau.
Oh my god.
L plus ratio plus you fell off plus maidenless.
Enough of Reddit. As I was saying, we're going to be ranking Thanksgiving foods. What's the best? What's the worst? What's in the middle? Pretty much, what's the first thing you're getting on the plate? We're going to be looking at that.
And we come from 2 different backgrounds, so, hopefully our opinions won't collide. Whereas we're going to spend 50 minutes trying to decide whether green bean casserole belongs on the list or not.
All right, I got to find the right one. Let's see. Okay. I want to find one with like a lot of options. Oh, this one sucks. Honestly, ones that have the name on it, because I can't read.
I love how some of the pictures don't even have names on it. Either that or they're too white for the background.
Wait, that say booty noodles?
Yes, that does say booty noodle.
What are booty noodles?
I don't know. Like I said, we're from different backgrounds, so
I can't do this one on just I'm kind of mad. It's like, okay, biscuits, dinner rolls, King's Hawaiian, okay, crescent rolls. Why is cornbread done so dirty? It's like the most dry cornbread. But then, and it's the only thing that doesn't have a name on it too. Everything else is named. But this is a racist list. You see, notice the 2 things that aren't named are collard greens and cornbread. And they used the worst photo for that cornbread. I'm getting out of this. This is not the one. Wilmington.
Bro, this is some white people shit.
Creamed corn.
Bro, who the hell
bread rolls?
Who the hell is eating carrots for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we'll just do this one.
Cool.
All right, let's begin this time. Let's start it off. Should we go in order, or should we just go around where we see some stuff?
I think we should just go and see some stuff.
All right.
If we go in order, I'm not prepared for that right now.
Yeah. Pick the first one.
Ham.
All right. Wait, which one? Spiral ham or ham?
Spiral ham.
All right. Now, I'll be real. I'm thinking S.
Oh yeah, definitely S.
Okay, S. First lock of the list. Easy.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go next. Ham. S2.
Yeah, I agree. S.
2S, 2 ham. It's family. You ain't me family without my family. All right, what's next?
You know what? Let's go for the tried and classic. Let's go for a baked potato.
Baked potato. Okay, it might get conflicted because I'm thinking for at least for me, A.
I would go with A2. Just mostly it depends on like who's cooking the baked potato.
Yeah, that's the thing that's really gonna factor in. It's just that it depends on the place. Like homemade ones really good, but I've had some decent ones at restaurants, but then I've had some really bad ones. But we're not even doing baked potato on this meal, but I know if we did do one, it would be really good.
Yeah, considering a lot of our family knows what to do with spices and stuff.
Yeah. So you know what? We'll lock it at A. It seems like we're pretty at the
Yeah.
same tier for that. You know, keeping on the tradition. You know what? Mashed potatoes. Now, this one kind. Do we want to? Okay.
I'd say it's a B, mostly because there's times where you can mess up mashed potatoes.
Like, how do you mash up mashed potatoes?
You make it too lumpy, or it looks like.
Oh, you're talking about actually, like when you're actually like doing real mashed potatoes.
Yeah, when you're doing like real mashed potato, like.
Oh, see, I'm talking about like the packet ones. I'm just like, okay, if someone screws that up.
Oh, I'm thinking we were going off of like all of this is homemade.
Okay, if you're going homemade, then
yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's probably B.
Yeah, mostly I give it a B just because again you can mess up mashed potatoes and it is very hard to come back from that.
I have had some lumpy ones. It's not fun eating
I've
it.
I've had some lumpy ones and I've had some that looks like the jet puff.
Ooh, looks like grits.
Yeah, where it's like the potatoes all like when you try to get it, it's just like one big continuous.
Oh,
I was like, am I eating jet puff right now? We're going with the true classic, baked mac and cheese.
All right. Baked mac and cheese. Listen, we don't even need to talk a discussion about this.
Oh hell yeah!
If mac and cheese isn't an S in your tier, I don't know what to say about you.
Yeah.
Like either you are getting done dirty at someone's house, or you're using Kraft. Like some homemade mac and cheese hits different.
Especially when you use real cheeses.
Yeah, when you're not using queso
or Cheese Whiz.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna say, God, there's a lot of choices. You know, I'm gonna go booty noodles. You know, the classic that everybody loves at their Thanksgiving.
I don't know what booty noodles are.
They look kind of okay. I'd probably if I went to someone's Thanksgiving and I saw booty, and I asked them, "What's that?" That's booty noodles. Oh.
So do they taste like booty?
Well, if they do, I don't want on my plate. Then it's gonna cross contaminate.
Yeah.
I'll put it on like a little bowl on the side. I'll just try like a few. You know, we might have to make another tier because I don't think it's fair for us to be like booty noodles D without even know what it is.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's make a new tier. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
That feels more at home.
All right, I'm gonna get into a very controversial topic. We're going with the cranberry sauce.
Ooh.
I, for one, would put it in D tier if this was my own tier list, but I'm gonna put it in C because I'm not a fan of cranberries at all. But I'm like, some people like it. I'm like, that's good for you. Just it won't be on my plate.
See, my thing is, I have the other form of the cranberries that's on the list. I never really just have the cranberry sauce like that usually. And I'll probably go C too because I very rarely have it, and even when I do, like, if it isn't that form, I probably won't really eat it.
Yeah.
I usually kind of stay away just because, I don't know, it's fine, but the other one's just better for that.
Yeah.
Shoot, there's a lot of options. Something that we're not gonna do, probably, I'm gonna say asparagus. Now, I haven't really had asparagus for Thanksgiving. I don't really consider it, like,
A Thanksgiving
thing. Now with like some steak and that, like, oh
hell
steak,
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Now this is a Thanksgiving tier list. So that's the thing I have to think is like I can't go off of the item itself. It's like how would this be with the Thanksgiving meal? It probably is pretty good. I'm thinking probably for me B.
Yeah, I go with a B. Just like I said, it really depends on like what's the main dish, and like, well, we had some leftover asparagus and. You know, I don't want to run to the store, so that's our vegetables.
Yeah, like if you don't have green beans, asparagus can get the job done.
Yeah.
It depends on how you cook it though. If you're just like, oh, I'll just boil it and leave it like that. Oh, if you're like, all right, let me put a little bacon here, let me season this, let me grill it on
Now,
the
if you want some really good asparagus, pop that in the oven with a little bit of like cooking oil and some good seasonings.
That sounds good.
It does.
I'm about to go back to the store and go get some. Damn, you shouldn't have said that. We say B?
Yeah, we said B.
All right, B. Lock of the week.
Let's go to the gravy.
Whoa, Which one? White
Yeah.
or ground?
We'll start with white.
Yeah, let's get white out the way.
White be in that D tier. Why would you be eating white gravy?
See, this is a tough one because honestly, for me,
It's
white gravy might be in shit we ain't eating. For me personally.
Oh,
Now here's the thing. See, I don't know what they're putting on in that thing. If it was like chicken fried steak or like all that, where you use the white gravy,
yeah.
I understand. But like for Thanksgiving, it looks like they're just putting it over the biscuit there. It's like you could do that, but
Yeah.
why?
Just cut to a gif of Ryan Reynolds being like, but why?
I'll be impartial. I think D.
Yeah.
Boy, I can't wait to see the angry response. You put fucking white gravy in D. How dare you?
We're gonna murder you.
You shouldn't have done that. You know what? I'll continue it. Brown gravy. Listen, it might be an S. White gravy on some mashed potato. Like if the gravy is done good, it'll put some mashed potatoes that might be some like C's and B's into S.
Honestly, I put it in like, high S, maybe like low A.
I think A makes more sense.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's the mixture of like the thing that makes it, but it'd just be funny if it's like ham, gravy. It's like, shit, what are you doing with that? All right, gravy.
Yeah.
Gravy and A. That makes sense. We've been talking about a lot of sides. I'm gonna switch over to desserts on my end.
All
right, sweet potato pie.
Oh.
Listen.
Oh,
I know. I heard some people say sweet potato pie is bad. It's trash. It's got to be S for me.
Oh, definitely.
Listen. I know people are gonna say pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is great. Don't get me wrong. I love pumpkin pie, but it's no sweet potato pie.
No, true.
Listen, you gotta have homemade. Listen,
Yeah.
All this is because they're all homemade. We're not talking
pre-bought any of that. We're like, if you have the time to make a great Thanksgiving dinner, you have the time to figure out how to make a good sweet potato pie.
And you can get great things from the box. Like, I'm not trying to make it seem like, you only do homemade, because you can. There's some stuff here where I've done the box and it's really, really good. You just have to really know how to mix around and play around with the recipes there. Like, you can play around with recipes and make a box thing almost taste like you did it all from scratch.
Yeah.
And sweet potato pie, I've had some great ones, but homemade is really where it's at with that.
Now, considering sweet potato pie, the only time we ever get sweet potato pie is when we come to visit, because no one else in our family, where I live, no one else wants to eat sweet potato pie except for me and my grandpa. So, the one pie that we get from you guys is that satisfies me and him together.
What's that? There's never enough pies though.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, yeah, here we go. And it's like, there's that one pie, and it's like, God dang, it's like the next day. There's only I got my pie slice by the end of that the weekend starts looking like that Mickey when he's slicing that meat.
So
I'm like, I gotta keep this alive.
Super thin.
I gotta keep this going. I'm scared.
All right. I don't see it on the thing, but I would like to give a shout out to some green beans.
Oh, green beans are on the list.
No, but they don't have the green bean casserole. I'm looking and they don't really have it, but I want to give a shout out to green beans, especially the green bean casserole. I know you haven't had it, and I told you that if I ever come back, I'd make you some.
No, I haven't had sweet potato casserole.
Oh, that's
I've
right.
had green bean casserole. I wasn't impressed with the few times I've had it.
The way that my grandma used to make it was you use a can of mushroom soup, because usually mushrooms don't have a flavor and they suck up whatever you're adding to it. But we started using a can of herbs and chicken and herbs or something. I forget exactly what it is. I know we have a can in our pantry, but if you use 2 cans of that and the amount of green beans and you get some French fried onions on top, you pop it in the oven. It's really good.
I'll definitely have to give it a try.
Yeah.
On the topic of green beans.
Oh, it is right there.
Where?
Right by jellied cranberry. I didn't see it.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Well, green bean casserole. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's it going?
I'd say to me it would be an S, but to make it fair, because I know you can mess up some stuff, I put it in A.
I'll have to take my hat out of this one just because I've not Well, actually, I have had. I've just had really bad ones that have ruined it.
That's what I said. It's like I know that you could have some bad ones, and I know that like to me, I've only ever had the one that like my grandma makes, and then I started making it, and it's always a thing for the holidays. I always make it for Thanksgiving, and I always make it for Christmas, and I always want to like add more, like make it more sometime.
But I'll be fair. I will throw my hat. I'll try yours.
All
I'll
right.
come back in a year's time, and I'll let you know if if I do end up liking green bean casserole. So you were saying A?
Oh yeah, I go with A, just in the fact that it's like for me personally it'd be an S, but I know you can mess it up, and I know you probably put in like shit we ain't eating.
Oh, that right now, if I wasn't being like nice because it's a holiday, it would have been in shit we ain't eating the first. That would have been the first option. I would have put it right next to this, but I'll put it in A for now. So green bean casserole lovers, you know what? You have something to be happy with. It made it in A.
Yeah.
Now the green bean casserole haters, I'm sorry, I didn't speak my point across, but next time, next time, baby. Ooh, here's some tough ones now.
Yeah.
You know, let me get this one out of the way. Listen, dinner rolls. If you don't dinner rolls at your Thanksgiving, I don't know what to tell you, but man, it's automatic S for me.
True. Any kind of bread, whether it's biscuits, dinner rolls, you know, a piece of white bread.
Yeah, it's kind of sad looking on the plate, but you know what? It gets the job done. If you're in a pinch, the white bread will do.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not Thanksgiving without a dinner roll. It's like it's like a little reset. It's like you have some of the meat, you have a little bit of the side, and you have that dinner roll just sitting there just waiting, like
dinner rolls are like the equivalent of celery when you chicken wings, because celery has no taste, but it's like that when you eat that celery, it's like, all right, I need to quench my palate, I need to reset. Doing like, I don't want to be like super biased on these chicken wings. You eat a piece of celery and you're like, all right, the palate has been reset. That's what a dinner roll is like.
Yeah,
it's like. Oh, I had some of the worst thing. Let me eat this dinner roll. All right, I don't remember what I ate.
You ever been to a place where the roll's bad?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
It's like, you guys messed this up. Like this, everything else could have sucked. I would have been like, hey, at least the roll was good. But when the rolls are sad too, it just makes me bring a tear to my eye.
You ever walked up to a place and you get like your plate and the roll is hard and you're like, ugh. Why?
Baked fresh. That sign says baked fresh every day. This bread look like it's been here a while.
It's like it's seen some. It's covered wars, you know. You know what? I've never had this personally, but let's go. Let's try to find a middle ground for fried turkey.
Ooh.
Now I've never had this personally, mostly because we don't want to burn our house down, and I've never met a friend that's like, yeah, I make fried turkey all the time. You want to play? I'll come by. So I have no saying on fried turkey, but you know, I it looks delicious when your house is not on fire.
Now, I haven't had it yet, so this is another one where I can't say anything. I've heard it's really, really good, but I'll have to try it at some point. So for now, we'll have to put it in another tier.
Shit we never had.
Yeah. All right, and there we go. That's right. Oh, shoot.
Go get some snacks. Perhaps a carbonated soda.
Sorry about that. We had an intermission.
We had to take a break to open up a seasoning packet.
Yeah.
And it was the hardest thing on earth, but it was kind of like there's like a old Mad TV skit with John Madden open up the popcorn.
Hey folks, John Madden here with the fresh popcorn maker.
And he's struggling to open up this pack, and that was me. I was putting my life into opening this little seasoning bottle, and then here comes Zombie over here. In a second. I was like, listen, that bronchitis effect, that's what it is. It's the bronchitis. It's not me being weak. Being weak ass. Speaking of weak ass, creamed corn.
I've never had creamed corn at Thanksgiving before.
I'd never had creamed corn. I'm never having creamed corn.
I put it in shit we ain't eating.
If someone brought that to my Thanksgiving, they're leaving.
No, I'd be like, that's cool. That's cool. Garbage
It's like,
can.
here, let me take it. I'll put it with the food table. Like, you put it in the back, so it's so hard to get to that. It's hard to put it on your plate. It's like, I don't even gonna go for that.
On the topic of cream spinach. I've never had it. I'm not having it.
Yeah. We ain't eating it. Oh, it's about to get a little controversial right now.
What are we picking?
Butternut squash. For me, honestly, it's gonna probably be in shit we ain't eating, but I don't know how you feel on it.
I've never had it. I ain't ever gonna have it.
Shit we ain't eating.
All right, I might get very controversial.
Yeah.
Collard greens. I've never had it. I ain't eating it.
Oh, all right. Now it's here we go. Okay.
But I'll throw my hat out the ring because I've never really properly liked collard greens. I've had it like one time, and I was like, this ain't for me. I'll stick to my green beans and my peas and my broccoli.
Now, if it was some places, I wouldn't eat the collard greens there. Now, homemade collard greens, it'd be really high up. Like I know for our household, the collard greens are done extremely well, but we season it and we do all the stuff to it to get it to that point. So I know for you it'd be in shit we ain't eating, but it's gonna be high on my end.
That's fine.
It's gonna be here. Listen, you had green bean casserole. I'll have green. And I'm kind of mad too. Like they did. I'm still mad. They did the collard greens there. They didn't put the name on. Everything else got it, but collard greens. So someone's gonna do this list and be like, "Ew, what's that?"
We gotta like put it in post, be like collard green.
Yeah, let me add put font over it. There we go. Collard greens.
Speaking of food with no font, the cornbread.
Oh, and the worst photo of cornbread. Look, it looks. You can tell it's dry. It looks dry. It looks. I want to put out his misery. I want to throw it in the trash. It's not even worth eating.
Yeah. No, cornbread. I've had two different versions of cornbread. I've had it where it's not even cornbread, it's corn cake, where it's like,
Where you in the pan.
well, no, I wouldn't say it's like cake. It's more like, it's not like you bite into it and you get like the entire bread just disintegrates into dust.
Mm-hmm.
I've had it to where it's like it tastes good and it's kind of sweet. AKA, it's why it's called like corn cake instead of cornbread.
Yeah.
And I've actually had real cornbread, and you know, I'm not impartial to it. It'd probably go in like a B for me, but again, it depends on like who's making it. Like, because if you show up with corn cake, and I'm like, delicious, sweet. But if you show up with like some disintegrating cornbread that doesn't taste good, I'd be like, get out.
See, I'd be like, corn cake? Nah, cornbread. But knowing someone doing corn cake, they probably put like, I put little kernels of corn in there. Like, what's wrong with you? Get out of my house. Now, for me, I love cornbread. Like, a good piece of cornbread can set a meal. It's kind of like same with dinner rolls. It can set a meal to like an 11 out of 10. I know for barbecue especially, like a piece, like a nice piece of just cornbread.
Slathered with a little bit of barbecue sauce because your ribs touch the cornbread.
Yeah, in barbecue, everything is touching your plate. There's no separation. That's what makes barbecue so good, is that all the flavors mix together. It makes this a beautiful combination. For me, cornbread be an S. But because we're kind of skewed, where'd you say cornbread was going to be at for you?
B.
B, A, kind of in the middle, but
Yeah.
that really is a bad photo of that cornbread.
Speaking of cornbread, you ever had a corn muffin before?
I have.
So what I mean by like corn cake, I meant like it's kind of in like it tastes like a cornbread muffin. That's what I mean by like corn cake instead of like cornbread, because it's got like that cornbread muffin taste where it's like, oh, this is really sweet, and it's, you know, it stays together like cake or like a muffin, whereas cornbread is just like one bite. Oh, I gotta get these crumbs off of me. They're not going. Why do they keep multiplying?
Listen, you go to someone else's house. It's like, listen, it's their crumbs to pick up.
Yeah.
They have a vacuum.
No. Roomba. Go do the job.
Roomba, you know what to do. Damn, all these crumbs. Who ate cornbread in my house like this? Damn it, John. The cornbread king. I'm the crumbler. All right, you know what? I think we got to get some of the important ones, and we might have to hit the speed round.
All
right. Right off. You know what? We've been ignoring it for a while. Roast turkey.
Oh.
Now here is the controversial thing. Now, turkey is either edible or it's trash.
Yeah.
For me personally, turkey is so dry.
Yeah.
I've had good turkey. Now, listen, turkey we have for the most part during holidays is good. I do put my plate. It's juicy. It's good. Now, turkey in general, I would never put on my plate willingly.
Same here. It depends on like who's making it. I know our family doesn't do a bad turkey.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I do like it. It's not. I don't put a lot of it on my plate, but
yeah,
I do eat it.
But like
in general,
it's either it's literally a make or break for me.
Yeah, like this next one could break the video because right now it's either between C or a D for me. It in the back of my brain, it might even be here. It might be in shit we ain't eating. But it's the holidays. I'm gonna be fair. D.
I kind of agree with the D pick.
Yeah. And listen, if turkey is done well, I'll eat it. It's good. It's just that I've had so many bad turkeys over the years, that are outside my household that have just like ruined it for me. And listen, if I've gone to your house and you're watching this video and I had your turkey, listen, it might not be you. It might be you, but it might not.
It might be what you're not adding to that turkey.
But listen, if your name is at this address, listen, it's not you. Ooh, I shouldn't have doxed him like that. Sorry. Sorry, ESP.
we are Planet X, not Planet Contact.
Oh god, that made it over here too. All right, you know what? We got to speed round this. We got to get through some of these because we're gonna be here for like another 3 hours.
Oh, true.
All right, hit the timer, buddy. To get that timer going. Okay, red velvet cake.
Shit, I'm never eating.
Damn, I really like red velvet cake a lot. Oh man,
I don't like red velvet cake, but I put it in a B.
B. That's fair.
All right.
Biscuits.
Biscuits are S.
S. Easy. Boom. King's Hawaiian rolls.
S.
S. Crescent rolls.
S.
S. Brussels sprouts. D for me.
I put it in shit.
We ain't eating that.
Yeah.
Jelly cranberry.
I ain't eating that.
I do like that.
C.
B. C.
I put it in B.
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 Spinach.
I ain't
eating that. Spinach okay, but we ain't eating that. Sweet potato.
I'd eat that.
I would eat that too. B.
B.
B. Green beans. I don't like those when they look, but S.
Yeah.
Peas. D's.
Yes.
Nuts.
Boo.
Cabbage.
I ain't eating that.
I love cabbage, but I ain't eating at Thanksgiving. So you know what? We ain't eating that. Fried oyster.
We ain't eating that.
Deviled eggs.
I'm not a fan of deviled eggs.
I don't like deviled eggs at all.
We ain't eating that.
Yeah. We really ain't eating that. Roasted veggies.
I ain't eating.
Yeah, we ain't eat. I love vegetables. Roasted veggies, great for dinners, not for Thanksgiving. Stuffing.
It depends on who's making the stuffing. I put it in, honestly, like in the low B, high A.
Now, the dressing we do, that'd be an S, but they don't have it on this, so stuffing's got to be as close. Actually, no, it's different. I'm not the biggest fan of stuffing, personally. I'd go maybe C.
Oh, yeah, I agree with C.
Candied yams, love them.
No, hell yeah. Love
S for me,
Yeah,
honestly.
S.
Apple pie.
It's not my favorite. It's a lot of people's favorite. I give it like an A.
Yeah, I love apple pie too, but there's better pies. Ugh. Well, Well, actually, I'm saying that, but I actually can't even eat it because I'm allergic to pecans.
I don't like pecans either. So
Yeah.
shit, we ain't eating.
We ain't eating. I ain't trying to die. Oh, speaking of shit that could kill me, banana pudding, which is sad because banana pudding would be S+, but I'm allergic to bananas now, so.
I put in like a B. When I think of Thanksgiving, I don't think of banana pudding.
That's more like Easter.
Yeah.
But for Thanksgiving, I'll say B.
Yeah, B.
It wouldn't be. We don't usually do it for Thanksgiving, but if it was there, it'd be good.
Yeah.
All right, here's the list.
Yep. Love it or hate it, this is our list.
Yeah.
And we went fair on this.
Yeah, we went fair. Like I said, we were as fair as we could be, because, like I said, if I wasn't being fair, some of these would be in D's. It would be more stacked, but you know, I don't think there's anything here that people are really gonna like. Well, okay, someone's gonna get mad at it, but I'll leave that to happen.
You know who's gonna get mad at something?
Who?
The booty noodle enjoyer.
Oh yeah, the
Chicken.
booty nudes.
Yeah.
The booty nude
Hey
fan
girl,
base.
send me some of them booty nudes for Thanksgiving. What? The food. The food. I'm not talking about. Yeah, forget it.
I'm getting mad again. Booty noodles got a font, but greens and cornbread didn't. They're like, nah, those can get a name. What's that? I don't know. Don't put a name for it. All right, I think that's it. We've been here for like 90 minutes talking about food.
Yeah. Now let's go get some food.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me here. You know, thanks special guest Zombie Smasher 14, 15, 17, 2023 for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was fun to rank some food and eat some food as well.
Yep. And as always, you know, I'm John GWC, and we'll see you later.
Take care.
We really ain't eating that shit. I'll be the first to. I ain't eating half of that.